Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. Has everyone been having a really good day today? I hope they have. I hope everyone has been having a fantastic and wonderful day today, as I always do, because I truly hope you have. It is Wednesday today, which means we're going to play some real CRUST. Draven, hello, good evening. I have also just realized something. Somebody left a comment on the previous stream asking what my computer specs were, because I'm getting like 120 FPS in the game solid, and I never replied to them. I don't know if they're going to watch this one or not, but I will reply to that comment when I'll put it up there so I remember it when I finished.
Hello there.
Bill there, hello, good evening. I have an AMD 7800 XT graphics card and a 7800X 3D processor with 32 GB memory, so it's all good. It's working well. Game is optimized way better than it was previously, so it's
Hello
awesome. Good evening, hello, good evening. I hope you are having a good and wonderful day today. Yes, C3BB, I completely agree. We are going to play the CRUST today. We are going to carry on and do some more stuffs and enjoy things. And yeah, Wanderer, you can't make me invisible. I'm already invisible. So yeah, you can't do it again. So it happens once. Yeah. But today we are going to play the CRUST some more, and we need to do things and get stuff going and make monies. Make lots of monies. And we have other stuff to investigate and change and do things with. So yeah, that is going to be the plan for today. I'm going to go invisible again. So we have a little factory on the surface of the moon doing moony things, which is awesome. I need to find out whether this works. All right. I need to find out if this works. There was a patch apparently that they found the issue with this, with the save hole. They fixed it. So let's find out whether this works, shall we? So let's do that. So tab. What's the button? Z, X is the button. X plus the spot. Let's send guys here. It still has half a thing full there, so we'll see how that goes. Fill. Go back to base. Go. Okay. In you go. Here comes the drone. One of two. Yay! 2 of 2. Yay! Success! It works. Beautiful. Thing of beauty. Awesome. Okay, so we need more production, and we are also going to need more power at some point too. So yeah. Can I copy this there? Copy this there. That and that. Good all. There you go. Prioritize. So yeah, so I want that, and then that goes equal, and then this one will go to the right first, and then go up. Yeah. You should be the same. So you should prioritize that one, and then that one, and then that one. I'd rather they fill the first machine and then fill the second machine, rather than fill one at a time. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. So they're all working there. We want to upgrade these, but I can't. They're 20,000. We don't have enough money for that. That's not a problem. Energy shortage. We're currently consuming 656, and we only have 600. So we need more power. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 10. Oop. Can't build them because we don't have enough of any of the stuff here at the moment. Like silicon and titanium and stuff, we don't have any of that. Food's okay, organics are okay. We still have some carbon fiber. Carbon fiber is going to be done underground because it's going to be done inside a building, and we can only build a building underground, so there's that. Yeah, we don't need more silicon at the moment. Don't need more of anything, really, to be honest with you. We're kind of full on everything at the moment. Well, not full on everything, but we're getting there. Let's, before I go mega, let's see what we've got here. So Southwind Corporation, we need to do this within 3 days. We can't do that because we don't have the resources, do we? We have the modular terminals, we don't have the modular frames. So we're going to miss that and then go on to the 150,000 for Infinity. You, 10 days, want all these. Don't have enough of any of those, so why don't I have the components and things? You're full. Oh, we can only store 16 components. No, is wrong, is bad, is very, very bad. What's this? Oh, this is trying to send. Right, okay. Come on, let's grab this. Away you go. Did we get that done? I bet we missed it. No, we've still 3 left. Nice. So we sent that off. I must have done that last time. Yay! Yay, past me. Well done, past me. I'm so glad past me knew what they were doing. Awesome. Now what are you doing? You're trying to send 30 components because we don't have any storage for components. That's why I wanted to do this, yes. I should probably get some. So what I think I wanted to do was I wanted to have 2 of each building. So let me pause the game a moment. Copy this. Actually, what's the biggest building? Isn't this the biggest building? Or is it the other one? The high-tech factory is larger, isn't it? Oh wow, look at that. We're going to have loads of them. Then the high-tech factory and the assembler share stuff, so because I'm sure that's got 3 inputs, hasn't it? This has got 2. It's fine. It's fine. Right, let me copy this. Paste it there. We will say you'll come out of here and then go along like that. You'll join that. But then after that we want to have a box. So how many tiles do I want to come out for a box? Let's pick an arbitrary number like 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Actually, let's go 8 there. And then we'll put a box. I really use double boxes here. There. And that will go out and join whatever here. Left loads of space here for. I mean, I could just run that straight. I think I was going to run that straight down, wasn't I? And only have the one of each machine. Don't think big enough. What do you mean? I don't think big enough. What don't I think big enough? The idea of this game isn't to build massive amounts of machines. It's to build and have people working in them. So you want to get people going. So you increase the efficiency of the machine ridiculous amounts. So if that was to come straight down, that would be in the way there. All these come over, and this will come out and then go to a box after the final line. I kind of feel like I want to have 2, maybe space for 3 machines. I don't know where the bus is going to be. It could be in the centre of this as well. We could actually run them here, leaving space for however many machines we want in there, and have them come after that. I think we'll do that. Let's do that. Right, pause. Delete that machine. Let's do that. So what's halfway between these two? Here, right? So you'll come out and go to there. You will come out and go to there. You will come out to I want to have a gap in between them. Can't have a gap in between them. That even? Yeah, that is even, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, no, we can do that. That's fine. And then you'll come out and go to there and go down. No, I need a gap in between them for two reasons. One, I need when these come over, we have a storage. So say the line's coming down there, that sits there. These bolts come down here. We need a gap in between because I need to have this goes underneath and pops up to plug into this. Although it could come up and go down, which isn't a problem. But these are too wide. So a conveyor belt goes in the middle, then a conveyor belt goes there, and a conveyor belt goes there. So there must be a gap in between them to make the system work. Okay. I kind of replace these with double boxes as well. So like I want to put double boxes in like that, and like that. So can I do that? Can I get rid of these?
Squirrel!
Squirrel? No squirrels. This is perfectly calculated.
Hello there.
Stuff. Highly delicate, perfectly calculated. Yeah. Yeah. But hello. Hello. I hope you're having a good day today. And Saxera, hello as well. Hello. Your key looks like you spilled something on your keyboard. That's normally what happens there when you're typing and it does weird things. Well, can I even build these? I don't know what these require. Components. Oops. Probably don't have enough components. Oh well. Do we go that way? Do we come backwards? We come back for these three. All the components going there rather than here, but that's okay. They can pick up stuff from the floor. They don't mind that. So this one is going to be for concrete. This one is going to be for rare metals. This is for silicon.
They're requesting materials to complete the construction of the first floating city.
This one's for aluminium, and this one is steel. Oh, I accept. I can't do it yet, but yeah. More. Dots. The normal, the telltale sign of a keyboard doing weird things when something's been built on it, particularly, is you'll push one key and it will try and push 3 or 4 other ones. You can pick it up and give it a good shake. That sometimes fixes them. It'll dislodge stuff off memory. Let's go with, actually, let's go back up here. Let's get smelter phase. Let's get that multi-regolith upgrade. You're not getting any titanium. You won't be getting the titanium because we have no titanium on the floor. Excuse me. Drop titanium. There's titanium, right? Yes. Or new one already. Ah, okay. Did we get that contract done? We did. I think we got that. No, we got the components done, but we haven't done the rest, have we? So yeah, micro circuits, and we need to send silicon as well, don't we? Good order. Maybe we have. Maybe I've done the components already. I did. Nice. That means we got the bonus for that one too. Did. Yay! Nice. Ooh. That worked out pretty well. Right, so you need 2 components each, so that's fine. Research complete. We got the RTG. Ooh. Would like to get the battery upgrade. Both of them. The RTG upgrade would be nice to get as well when we get an RTG. Hold back 64 and allow drop off. Confirm cargo unload. Yay. Here. Cool. The new drones are behaving much nicer, and people don't appear to be killing themselves randomly by going out and getting just an auction, which is nice. There's a few new models as well. That's... I don't think that's a new model. I don't remember it being red in the back. That's a new model. So, quite impressed with that. But yeah. Yeah. Game has improved. Game has improved. Performance has improved as well. Can I upgrade you? You've both already been upgraded, okay. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. We need to get upgrades for you, actually. So, yeah. Hold on one moment. My mouse is stuck in the center of my screen. That's better. Okay, I know exactly what we're doing that as well. I have a... Oh, is this... hold on. That little monitor that I got for my resource detector, which is touch screen. There we go. Windows does weird things with touchscreens, and I've had it disabled for ages, and I think I re-enabled it the other day, so it does weird things with the mouse. It thinks it doesn't, it traps your mouse on a screen. It's weird. Windows does weird things. I should have just stopped at that point. That would have been enough for everyone to understand. I feel like I need more titanium. What are you mining? You're mining iron. Where's our titanium mine? Is that you? That's you. Can we get a second one in here? We can. Let's get a second one in here. Why has this stopped? It's aluminium. Okay, so we turn the aluminium off. Yeah. I don't need more titanium, realistically. I need more titanium, I think. But what I need is for this to be done, so they can charge during the day. And then we can get more silicon and stuff going. Right. Okay. So I never did figure this out here. So I'm going to leave a gap in between these. Unfortunately, these are even amount apart. So
where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Where's the kaboom?
Hello there.
Hello there, kaboom.
Squirrel!
Okay. Squirrel. Not the squirrels. So whatever happens, I need to choose a down, and then the rest needs to join it, don't I? And I want to leave like a gap here to about this point here. So let's choose this one. Like that. That's where the boat's going to come down. Yeah. Finish watching the space building live stream. The space building live stream? Try using power poles to bring the power up to the surface. Confused. Prince WX, hello, good evening. Hope you're having a good day. Stanley. Aethys. Yeah. Yes. Aethys. Know about Aethys. Yeah. I can't bring power back up to the surface because you can't build in other power. No, you can't build in the middle section where Epsilon is. You can't build an Epsilon. So yes, Pred, thank you very much for the following. Pred WRX, thank you very much indeed for the following. Thank you for following. Thank you. Well, English words speak. No. Bresky, hello, hello. Good evening. Good day. Right. So if this is still doing it, my mouse keeps snapping to the center of the screen. What is doing that? What is doing that? Why does my mouse keep peeling to the center of the screen? It's the game. It's the game, because it's only when I click on the game it does it. For some reason my mouse is getting stuck to the center of the screen. It's very awkward to play, because I can't move this. I can't. Have you got a... Go away. Mouse cursor doesn't matter. Go full screen. Back to borders window. Some games have got a lock mouse to screen. Lock mouse to. So now if I go somewhere near the center. No, it's still. I'm moving my mouse, I'm just moving it to the right. So it's not doing it when I come off to the other screen, the other monitor. It's not doing anything weird there. It's just the game is trying to snap the mouse to the center. I'd like to save and reload, but the problem is I can't save. Because I can't... There you go. Save. Stream 2 will do. It's fine. Quit. Exit. Wait a minute. It might be my joypad. Because Windows is doing weird things now. I've quit the game. Hold on. Does the CRUST have joypad support? Does it support Steam Deck? I know my joypad's got the left trigger on the joypad gets held down sometimes. It gets stuck.
One small step for man. One giant leap.
So yeah. Unfortunately, the CRUST doesn't support any keyboard controls for navigating menus. It doesn't even have any like, are you sure you want to save over this save file? You just click it, it does it. It doesn't have any sort of UI safety features whatsoever, which kind of sucks. It was plugged in. I've unplugged because I scrolled to another window and I couldn't scroll. It kept scrolling back to the top. So I've unplugged it. So I'm going to plug it back in again. Yeah. So if I hold the trigger down. Okay. So does the CRUST support Steam Deck? That's the only reason it would have it would have joypad support. That's cool. Okay, I need to take this pad apart, and I know it's got a faulty the left trigger is it gets stuck on it, it holds itself down. So yeah, pushing left trigger on the joypad was causing the mouse to reset the sensor. Okay, there we go. Yeah, cool. There we go. Not the game's fault. And I wouldn't have noticed it because obviously when I go to another window, I don't click anything because it's just out. But yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Sorry, I was completely distracted by something. But hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day today. The performance is much better than it was previously. I don't have a mega factory. It doesn't have I don't have a mega factory, but I'm 120 FPS, no problem whatsoever. The game looks fantastic. It's playing really well. Everything is working perfectly fine. So, yeah, if you push escape, you can't use the arrow keys to highlight the menus at all. If your mouse dies in the CRUST, you are stuck. You are absolutely stuck. You can't use the tab keys or anything. There's nothing at all. And also, and I think I've said I've never reported this on Discord. I really should that. But if you go save and go, I want to save over something, for instance, you just click and it saves. There's no, are you sure you want to overwrite something? Same for if you want to delete a save. If you click the X, it just goes. It's gone. There's no, are you sure? Because there should be. Because you could delete the wrong save and wreck everything. So UI needs a little bit of love for that. So yeah, but you can't navigate this at all with the keyboard. So you can hear me tab. You can't navigate it. You really should be able to. But anyway, now we were distracted by random joypad stuff. But that's nice to know. So if anybody ever mentions that their mouse cursor keeps getting stuck in the center of the screen, tell them to unplug their joypad. I'm also going to go to the Steam page for a moment. I just want to see if the CRUST supports Steam Deck. It doesn't say Steam. Oh, it says playable on Steam Deck, which would make sense. Hence why it supports joypad inputs. So yeah. Also, for anyone who doesn't own the CRUST and may be watching, it is currently on sale, 40% off. Go get it. It's worth it. It's fantastic. It's a wonderful game. Right, okay, let me shrink this down here. Okay, so we're doing these here. Lines will come down here. You got there. They did increase the map, yes. I don't know if you remember before, you couldn't build off place. Now you can see there is a line here. That's the edge of the map. And it goes around there, along here. There's a bit there you can't build, and then it comes down here and goes along there. So that's the map size now. So you've got this area here. Obviously, you can't build on top of that. Can't build on top of that, and there's a little bit there you can't build in either. So yeah. So but you can build a lot more. Hence why I'm building the factory on the surface now, because yeah. So yeah, you say it's quite small, but if you look at, look at this here. I've got the smelting. These are all the smelters you'd need. You expand the smelters up as you go, and when you zoom out, it's not. There's still space. Yeah, and also you got to remember you've still got underground as well, so there's still more you can do. Your request would certainly have a right of yeah. But the UI confirmations is definitely something that should be in the game. Really should be in the game. So yeah. I've realised something. This isn't going to work either, because you can go under here, but if you pop up, you then can't go back down again with the underground belts. So if I go under there, I'd have to pop up there, and then I'm stuck behind that belt. So they need two in between them, don't they? Not one. They need two in between them. I really want to do two in between each one. Do I really want to do that? suppose we could do this, couldn't we? We'd have a gap in between. Because I do the one because then you can come underneath and go out. That's how far we've got at the moment for the underground lines, so that gives us 4 lines that side. We only need 3. Trying to figure out a way to make it so I can expand it easily. Might do it this way. Saying Discord the map should be 3 times the size. No, I respectfully disagree with that. You do not need that sort of size for the manufacturing systems for this game. You really don't. The factories are designed to have colonists inside them, and they increase efficiency, and they can go up to like 300 or 400% efficiency. So you don't need 20 machines. You need 1, 2, or 3 of them, and you need very good colonists to fill them to increase your throughput. So unless you're going for something ridiculous like trying to make 100 items of each type per minute or something ridiculous like that, then yeah. But I don't feel like you need that much throughput. Yeah, so, and also performance wise, I mean, I had a factory that was pretty much a quarter of the size of all the space you can get underneath, and performance was bad. Like I was getting sub 10 FPS in some places. So yeah, I don't know how you deal with a factory that size. It's not really geared up for that sort of thing. So, but you know, if people want to have challenges that are set up like that, more power to them, by all means. But I don't feel like that's something that they need to cater to. Yeah. Perfect ratio for endgame. I mean, the endgame is build so much stuff for the laser turret, which you don't need that much for. So if I do want this one to be there. No. There, like that. Okay. Right. What inputs do you want? We want steel and titanium. Let's yeah. Yeah, and the end game currently for the game, well, I don't know about now if the story continues past it, but previously the end game was to build the laser to prevent the world from dying. And you need stuff like you need a lot of like smart concrete and a lot of components, but you don't need ridiculous amounts of them, if that makes sense. You're not building a Satisfactory style thing. So you know, like you might need modular frames, and I can't remember how many you exactly need for it, what it says for the final one for it, but it's not, it's only like maybe 2 containers worth of stuff you need. So I don't know, but maybe it was going, whoever that person was going for a certain amount per minute for the end game goal. But I don't know. No, not 647, 64. Thank you. What's this? Components and that. Awesome. Okay. Right, so you're doing that here. Titanium is still struggling. Titanium goes to 2 different places, which is kind of awkward for us. So you are steel. So we want a steel line to come in here. And a titanium line to come in there. So that one's steel. This one's titanium, and I'm going to do it like that. And then if you have another one of these machines here, we'll just tap into those lines. We can go underneath there, or can we? No, we can't. No, we can't. We need to go there. Why are you not flowing? Because that is not steel. That's why that's not flowing. It looks like steel. It probably tastes like steel, but it is not steel. Yeah. Any other games like this? Do factory games or sci-fi factory builders? Because factory games, top-down factory games like this, there are many of them that are very, very good. I would, if you're looking at factory-style games like this, Factory Town is definitely one that's similar to this. Well, not similar to this. It's not sci-fi in any way, shape, or form, but it's a very addictive top-down factory builder. What have we got here? 39 days to complete that. And 22 days to complete that. I don't have any nanotubes. We're not going to do that. We're going to miss that one. That's fine. We'll miss that one. You've got, for some reason, your second prod says minus 10 days. Not quite sure what they mean by that. But okay. Right. You'll come out and go along there. You'll come out and go along there. Now I've got the money to spend on the conveyor belt, so I kind of want to. I've got to leave a 2 gap in between this one, haven't I? So if I'm following that, I've got to leave a 2 gap in between this one, because this one's going to have a belt that comes down here. Although we could go further than that, that's not really a problem. What I should do then, I suppose, is do this. Oop. Occupy Mars? A moon game but on Mars? A moon game on Mars? A moon game on Mars? Are you crossing the streams? Right, you want titanium? Yeah, obviously Factorio is the obvious one. Everyone knows Factorio. Everyone and their mum knows Factorio. That's not titanium, that's aluminium. This one is titanium. I know that because we don't have any. So I'm gonna double up on this. What the hell was that? Okay. Energy shortage. Output capacity 1,000. We have 668. Okay. Oh, you need to be changed because you are not titanium anymore. You are going to be components. And this needs to be 64. You need to be changed because you are not that anymore. You are going to be titanium plates. Hold 64 before you send any more down the line. Hey, we're getting titanium coming in. Yay. Oh yes, main sequence. Yeah, I need to get back and play that. I need to get back and play main sequence, but that's first person. Main sequence first person. Evo Space is also another good indie factory game if you don't mind first person ones. Evo Space is very, very fun. Has a lot of updates that I haven't played recently, so I need to look at that. Plan B Terraform. I recognise that name. Plan B Terraform. I have played Plan B Terraform. I played 22 hours of it. Oh, that's the hexagonal one, isn't it? Where you build cities. Yes, I enjoyed Plan B Terraform. Yeah, that's hexagonal one where you have to run roads and stuff. Yeah. Yes, I've enjoyed Plan B Terraform a lot. I've seen some people build ridiculously mad stuff in that game. Again, that's had lots of updates since I played it last. I think I got about 4 cities. So yeah. I was going there. Alchemy Factory. Alchemy Factory, yes, very good. Very, very good game. Surprisingly complicated for what it is. Alchemy Factory. Oh, I messed this up. New one we tried called Spacecraft. Oh, the demo of Spacecraft. I have downloaded the demo, haven't played it yet. I'll just try that. Yeah. Oh, Astro Colony. Yes. Yeah, Astro Colony. That's just had a. That's had a big update. So yeah, Astro Colony. There's Infraspace as well, which is a more like. I think Infraspace is trying to be a bit of a City Skylines approach. It's all about traffic management mainly, but very much enjoyed that game. Lots of factory playing and yeah, so. Yeah. Factorio, I enjoyed the DLC, not so much. Did not enjoy the DLC. It changed too much of the base game for me. I wanted the DLC to be at the end of the game, so you finish what you're doing, you go into space and do stuff. but it changes the whole base game. So yeah. Leslie, hello, good evening. How much have you missed? I don't know what you'd seen before. So almost an hour for today. Yeah. So yeah, I'm playing on the main mission, but I'm taking my time with it. I'm going very slowly through the missions. So right, this this is wrong. This needs to move over by one. Just one. What the? Whoa. Oh God. Really? 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 Tectonica, yeah, I would not recommend anyone buy that at full price. I don't know if it ever has any sales though, because I don't know if it exists. Don't do that. Go into that port. Thank you. And then be 10 plates. Right. Because this one will have a belt that goes down there. This one needs a belt going down here, but needs a 2 gap in between. Because this guy can only reach to this point here, so it needs to go under to get to there to have its own box here. That. And then this box will be for, I want to say, microcircuits. Yeah, that's microcircuits, yeah. Good. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Got through episodes 1 and 2, but I probably yes. So yeah, you've only missed an hour so far today, so I'm just putting boxes in essentially. Trying to plan the bus layout. Yeah. Tectonica is 70% off at present. Oh, okay, nice. I wonder who's getting the money for that then, because the studio shut down. So who's getting the money for Tectonica? But regardless, Tectonica is a good game. It is a good game with a very good story. Story-based factory game. Story-driven factory game. That should be there, right? Yep. 10% in your way. 10. Right, and this will be, what are these? This is, what are those? Modular terminals. Yeah. This one is the heavy modular frames. Modular frames, not heavy, just modular frames. Astrometica, I actually, do you know, I messed up with that. I never redeemed my key for it. I didn't redeem the key for it. I was like, and I had to go through BackerKit to try and figure it out, even though I didn't technically have a BackerKit account. I had to make one, link it to Kickstarter to get my key so I could then do it, and then I download the game to play it. So yeah. No upcoming games, but well, Astrometica is obviously the big one, which used to be called Farm Friends, and has been renamed to Astrometica. That's the big one that's coming up. Star Rapture is actually out in early access now, so that's another one if you do that. Top Down, Factory games, Factory Town 2, I'm looking forward to. Might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I'm looking forward to Factory Town 2. See how that goes. Hold on. Ding. Oh my days, there are so many things I need to go through all my emails to figure out there. There's one, it's not a factory game, it's more of a city builder. Just launched on Kickstarter actually, which is a Drowned Light Rises. Or just called Drowned Light, I think. So yeah, that one looks interesting. It's you have a lighthouse after the seas of rose, and you build a city around it, and it's all circular. So you've got a central lighthouse, and then you build your city around it. It looks like you have to deal with management for that, so that looks interesting. Yeah, Drowned Light. Now live on Kickstarter, and I was going to back it, and I forgot about it. So I should probably go and do that. Oh, it's on 33,000 out of 48,000 they need at the moment. Right. Off in there. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Okay. So, factory-wise, we've got one of those. I don't have a pressing module. Let's go. One of those carbon fibers underground only. Don't have fuel factory, we don't care about that. So assembler, I need to make all the things in the assembler. But I might want to make some of them in manufacturer because I haven't decided which one is better. So let's have a quick look, shall we? So this can do carbon nanotubes. 4 silicon and 1 carbon. And this does carbon nanotubes from 2 silicon, 2 rare earth metals, and 4 steel. I don't think that's a good deal. Rare earth metals are better to be used elsewhere. Let's look at dura aluminium, rare earth metals, and aluminiums. You would like all sorts of stuff which I'm not willing to bring up here because that uses the raw materials before they're smelted, so we shan't do that one. Microchips are microcircuits and silicon, and you can make them out of silicon, carbon, and that's a good deal, actually. No, hang on, that's the wrong one. You're making microcircuits. Oh, you can do microcircuits. You don't do microchips. Oops, sorry. You can replace that one. Get rid of rare earth metals. Use carbon instead. So no. Okay, so you can't make so. And then titanium frames or frames is plates and steel, plates, metal and steel. No, I think the recipes in these, the 4 recipes at the top there, are better than the other ones. Then the 4 recipes at the lower part is where we have to get into the gas stuff, and I've done nothing with that. I know nothing about how the gas stuff works. Okay. Oh, I need to connect all those up there, but that's okay. I want to build this here. So we leave, what was it? Was we leaving 2 gap? We live in a 2 gap, weren't we, between everything? Yeah, so 1, 2. There's a belt. There's a belt. Which means you will then sit there. You don't want to be doing modular frames. You want to be doing, I suppose, microprocessors is the best next one. Let's do that. What do you need to make when you're struggling for? What do we have? We don't have components. We don't have microcircuits. We don't have microcircuits. We don't have components. Why is that? People just aren't coming to work here. We don't have enough people to work in all our factories. Is it brick? We can't be struggling for brick, seriously. We are struggling for brick. Mind you, you're filling the belt up. We're not actually using the brick, the belt anywhere. Smelting upgrade speed. We are using all our. optimization. Let's see if we can't get the next battery thing as well. That's in fundamental. Let's get that one. And then we just need to go to social and do something in here. Don't need to upgrade the electrolysis plant, I don't think. Wouldn't mind upgrading the social lab, but that's not there. What about the carbon fiber factory? Oh, we should probably get CPUs. That would probably help, wouldn't it? Yeah. And then large hydroponic farms. Let's do that. Okay. I am going to lock your output. I'm going to lock your output. Hold on. No. I'm going to actually run you down. You want silicon. I don't have enough space between this one. Nope. Actually, we can run the belts next to each other on this one, can't we? Yeah. Because if we want to come off this one, we can we can have this come off here. So if we put a second one in, we have this one come off, and then that one just goes underneath it. So that'd be fine. The problem is this one can't do that because the connections are right next to each other. But the belts have to be separate so you can get down and through. With those. If I had a third or fourth what factory? Yeah. Yes. You see. Yeah. See how I've done. Yeah. Because there's a gap, I can have this filter off and go into one, and then go under, go along and come back in, and this can go just straight down. It's only if there isn't a gap between the two, you have to leave a gap between the belts in order to get a second or third in. Right, what do you want? You want components and microcircuits. Those are things we both do not have on the bus yet, but we will get right now. No, why would you do that? Silly game. Ah! What are you doing to me? On the buses, yeah. Right, so what do we want here? We want these two, don't we? Ooh, you are very close to that input. Hey ho, it's fine. Oh, you can't reach. Oh no, because you need to do it here, don't you? You need to do this weird thing. Now you need to do that weird thing. That's a ticket go after. No, on the buses is a little before my time, so I don't know any of the. I don't recognise any of the people in that. I know the show, but yeah, a little bit before my time. So what I need is more people so that I can build more of everything. Make it pure. No, I said a little. I said a little. When was on the buses? Oh, we need to go down and turn these back on. Bum ba-dum 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 bum ba-bum bum ba-dum 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 bum. February 69 to May 73. Yeah, so that's 9 years older than I am. It came off the air 9 years before I was born. So yeah, nope. Nope. What will I throw under the bus? Don't know. I would never throw anyone under the bus. Let's do this. Let's that's up to you guys. So drillers, and then go drill here because we need to extend this out because we need more people to live in this place. What's this here? Oh, carbon. I also need to build a carbon factory down here, I think, here. Feel like we're trying to see. How are we doing for food? Food's actually going down, I think. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not 50. I'm not 50. 9. It finished 9 years. So I was born in 81. So 9 years. I'm only 44. Oh, we can upgrade the multi-backlift machine. Nice. Yeah. I'm still burbling away with bricks down here. Not the oldest. enough water to operate the module. What module? Oh, this because it's just been built. So, right. So I have these bunk beds. No, these are standard beds. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And we currently have 12 colonists. So I have enough beds just for 12 people. But yeah, I'm contemplating something. I made a 2 wide gangway, the door on the end, and I wonder if I should have made it 3 wide, just so that I can put an electrolysis plant in places, because we're fine for oxygen at the moment. No problem. But if I start expanding this out and going further, I don't know whether it's not just these two, it's the spread of oxygen as well. I'd want to put the oxygen generators more central. The plant is 3 by 3. The rooms are 5 by 5, so I could put an oxygen plant in there with some tanks. So I could say like we have a room. So say like I had 3 rooms, then we do 3 rooms there, 3 rooms here, or 4 rooms, and then the center one we put an oxygen tank in, or we move these 2 to be here, pass an oxygen out. That could also mean that we could have a 3 wide corridor go this way, maybe. Yeah, that's the other thing as well. Is we could always get oxygen tanks as well, because oxygen tanks release the oxygen at their location, I believe. So you can have them fill up, and then so yeah. But I think we'll be fine with them just being there. Like this is the utility room on the end. We go 19 like that. Seven by 7 by 7. Because what I also want to do is make sure that they can get out down to, or up to, I'm not sure where we're going to do it yet, but we're going to have our carbon production here as well, because that needs to be in a room. So I might as well attach it to the same thing. But it does need water, so I might make it a separate room, and like have a we could put the carbon over here, so they come out of here and go over there. So yeah. Going to build lavish areas for it. Yeah, that's the idea. All of these rooms are eventually going to be one-person rooms with stuff inside them for each person, and then this will be like the dining room. So the utility stuff will go off somewhere. Like I don't know, it could go off over there. Do you know what? Actually, I think what I will do is I'll leave a... No, So cancel that. Cancel that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 wide room like that. Then we'll do 19. Try it again, shall we? This is much easier to build than I remember it being before. That's cool. Yeah. So then we can have this hallway, and we can have like I could move some of the utility, like the oxygen generator stuff like that. We could live in the utility room up here somewhere. The science could go to its own room, so we could have like quadrants on there. So yeah, that would right there. I build room for every module that uses humans. No, all the stuff goes upstairs. All the factory is upstairs. Is on the surface of the moon. Make it priority 1, please. Yeah, so don't build it yet. Build it later. Yeah, all our factories on the surface up here. So they have to come up and then go to the factory up here. I should have really moved this further up so that we could have started the factory so they don't have to travel so far. But awesome. Factory optimization is complete. That's got 600 days to do. Oof. It's because we have no science coming in. So we'll do that. So we'll have like a science room. We'll have the 3 science places in there. We'll have another room that does oxygen or something like that down here, possibly. This room will become probably the kitchen. Like it'll become kitchen, dining room. Will be here, so you come in, and obviously medical center. Although medical center could get its own bay at some point. So yeah, the main utility room at the start will be something like that. You are empty, basically, so you're barely getting enough in to keep these 2 running at the moment, but that's okay because we are actually producing loads of stuff. You're not getting enough. You're not getting enough titanium. You're not getting enough aluminium. You're barely getting enough silicon in. You're not making enough brick. So I need to get more silicon going. So I need to mine out more areas, and we found some water. Of course we did. And we found some more there. Dang it. So yeah, I should really build the repeater, shouldn't I? We should build the repeater. Let's build that. Oh, they fixed it so I can build over here now. Let's put it in here. Where's the door to it? I can't remember. There's the door to it. Let's put the repeater there. Next to where the other one used to be. Can't put that because we don't have enough titanium plates. Why? Because titanium plates are going down here. Let me turn that off. This is working right now. It's got no power in it, or it is. Oh, it's full. Okay. Right. So you stop delivering to that guy. You stop delivering to that guy. Okay. Right. What are we doing for these? So you need stuff we don't have. We could send you the modular frames. Not in one go, we couldn't. Do that. Send you some of them. Just don't want to foul the mission, that's all. Don't want to, yeah. This one we can't foul, it goes into infinite mode. Whereas this one we can, so I don't want to do that. So let's start sending them out. We need more titanium plates. I think we need more titanium for that. That's the problem. You're not getting enough as it is. Yeah, if we build a repeater, we'll be able to find the MDR. Which means, what I want to do is go to the surface of the moon, find our rover, which is here.
Director, CPU is the heart of our base, responsible for all computational tasks. Our automated production requires enormous computational power. Every module built and every drone operating uses CPU. We will soon reach the limit, and to continue construction, we will need data centers.
An important note, if I may. Data centers are very particular about installation conditions and require a lot of microcircuits and microprocessors. It would be more cost-effective to focus on optimizing existing production. More technologically advanced modules consume less CPU. By studying new technologies, we can replace low-efficiency modules and free up CPU for other tasks. For example, one large solar panel generates almost as much energy as a dozen small panels, with significantly lower CPU costs.
Yes. Okay. I need to get you moving, which means our science is going to ground to a halt. But that's okay. I'll get you moving during the day. I want you to move this way. I can't send an expedition to this because I need the repeater, even though it's a question mark on the map. That has confused me. That's confused me a lot. There's Earth. Woo, spinny. Yeah, I want to because the MDR is like over here somewhere, isn't it? From the base, the MDR's there. What if I send an expedition? You would then turn and go the opposite way around the moon. Don't know what. I'm actually going to send you to the North Pole. Go there. Drive straight up. Try and stay in the sunlight. I want you to come up, over the moon here, and then down to that wreckage. So, yeah, to there somewhere. Good. You're going to take a long time to get there anyway. Okay, so we sent some of this stuff, didn't we? Okay. I know we don't have the titanium plates for it, but it's fine. 1,100, 10 days, and we have 3 days for sunlight. Cool. So we're still good. We're still good. And we are researching an upgrade here. Yeah. Yes, the game does have one of the fantastic soundtracks. I actually have it playing, not in-game, I have it playing separately. Because I use it for other live streams at times. So extremely interesting area. You should take a look at it.
The repeater has begun working, and you will now regularly discover new signals on the surface.
Ping! Yay! Yeah, I'm not playing the CRUST in the background, but close enough. It's close enough, you know. Or when I'm playing Tectonica in the background and people hear that soundtrack and they go, hang on a minute. But hey, at least I can play this soundtrack now and not get struck on YouTube for it like I did before. Literally have a live stream come to an end because YouTube went, you're playing copyrighted music, how dare you? It's like, no, it's game music. It's game music. Game. Right, what's this here? This is iron. We have more iron there. More silicon there. More silicon there. Ice deposits there. That's not really useful. We have an aluminium deposit there. I couldn't get 2 on here, could I? No, we tried all sorts of tangled stuff to get 2 on here and we couldn't fit 2. So I need to get myself a scanner again and start scanning over here. Yeah. Bureaucrat. I mean, you can buy the soundtrack on Steam for the CRUST. The soundtrack is available separately. Although it might be DLC for the game, so you might have to buy the game. And I'm sure you can find it on YouTube. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube. We're out of rare earth metals. Oh. That's okay. Right. Has this guy finally run? This guy's run out of battery. Okay, so I'm going to send him to the wreckage, which means you're going to drive. Why would you do that? That's not the optimal route. Bum. Whoa. Oh, do we? Oh, we're still waiting for you to send him. Okay. Circuit de Soli? I don't know what that is. What's that? Is that another game, or is that a type of music that I'm not educated enough to know about? It's a club. Canadian Entertainment Company. Or is it large contemporary circus in the world? It's a performance. Ah, okay. Ah, yeah, yes, yeah. That does make sense. Right, so the repeater is running. Can I shut that down to save some power, though? Not that I'm fussed about it, to be honest with you. Yeah, no, the repeater can stay on. It's fine. Right, how are we doing? You will be back in the sunlight very, very soon. In fact, you are back in the sunlight now. Broken rover. Need to investigate it first. So that's a crashed satellite. That's part of Hope, we believe. Not distress call. Distress call from the lab. Radar control center. So it's here. I'm sure the MDR is here somewhere, but it hasn't popped for us just yet. We're doing for plates. We don't have any. Okay. So the factory is working just slowly because we don't have the input. But that's okay because we will get the input eventually when we get ourselves the cargo rovers and things going. Cargo dock. And we'll get an MDR or 2 or 3 running. Although, to be honest with you, with that, with the MDR, which isn't fundamental, where is it? Helium 3 harvester, truck with trailer. Oh, carry more. Nice. Did not know we had that. Where's the MDR upgrades? Here. To increase the mining speed. Don't really want to increase the mining speed. Or the cargo bay. It was the other upgrades. It was the mining area would be useful. Where's the upgrades for the MDR that make it mine more efficiently? So that can increase it to 100% speed. Increase the cargo bay. Mining area selection. Setting an automated mining route over a large area. Oh, nice. That's new. That's new. Drone upgrade. Do we no longer have... Oh, no, here it is. Mining efficiency. This is the one. So I want to get those done, preferably, before we start using the MDR. Which is much easier said than done, considering I'm nowhere near it yet. So we want to add that, and then that, and then that, and then that, and then that. So we can mine, we get more efficiently. I also want to get solar panels. Let's actually up that from there, because we want to get solar panels upgraded to make them better for our power. This is going to take forever and a day unless I get some sites coming in for that. I may have to do a contract or two. Let's power you off because there's no point in running you. I might shut down one of these guys. Oh, no, you are actually technically filling, so it's okay. I might upgrade one of them at some point. But well, we have drones doing nothing. Right, let's scan those two. Aluminium, nice. Let's do a scan over there. Oh. There'd be a thing there. Ow. What? Missed it. And we'll scan here. Found some water. Nice. Okay. Right. Cool. Let you do your thing. How are we going, River? Investigate. Yay! Go that way around. You'll stay in the sun then, hopefully. Almost full of aluminium. That's fine. Let's send the rest of this stuff to these. Bum, 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 bum. We've only got 22 brick in here. We really have not been making enough brick, have we? We're supposed to create 4 a minute, so I don't know where. Which I suppose every time we build something. All this required lots of brick, so no. Okay, so let me open this up. That's right. I don't know what that symbol above their head is. Very hungry. No. We do not have enough food. Why do we not have enough food? What happened to the food? May need more botanists as well. Let's shut down the medical centre and get you going out and doing something else. Because there's no point in you being in the medical centre. Looks like I did indeed eat it all, yes. Bill took all the food to sell on the black market. You know, I could believe that. Absolutely believe that. That Bill is always stealing food. Middle of a small lunar valley lies wreckage of a crash spacecraft. What remains post open indicates was a satellite. Stable during the explosion and fell out of orbit. Yay! Science! Woo! Scan. Yes, they have fixed the Expo Center. It's the very first thing I did. I checked it to make sure it was working, and yes, they have indeed fixed it. So we went and we picked up the stuff that was here. So yes, yeah, they did. They managed to find the bug. I got a message actually from the I think so. They managed to find the bug and fix it there. So. Okay, Spectre, what have you found up here?
People have dreamed of building on water since the beginning of the century. It's nice to feel that we've also contributed to the creation of the first floating city.
Yay!
Director, don't forget to select contracts with the list available in the control center. Let's ensure the prosperity of our enterprise together.
Yes, indeedy do. Cool, so now you're not not forcing anything upon us. Excellent. So we just got the Aurora project to complete. I don't have any nanotubes, so yeah. Oh, there's loads of stuff up here apparently. Yeah. I can buy nanotubes, can I? Does Nano sell her tubes online? But does Nano ship to the moon? Oh. Found a private lab. Well, okay. Not really what I'm interested in. Trying to find a large vehicle, which I don't think is this far up. I think it's more here somewhere. I'll investigate the Bracken Rover in a minute. Oh, it's got 2 pings up here. Let's go. I'm going to run out of battery in a moment. We have got $250,000. I could probably buy them. Hazardous material storage. Oh. Well, then let's investigate that. What could be in the hazardous material storage? Bet it's something like cotton wool. So apparently the hazardous materials is rare earth minerals. Lots of them. 326 of them, but nah, not worth it. For sending 2 level 3 engineers, so no, we won't do that. However, there was another signal, wasn't there? There was another ping this way. We're going to run out of battery power very, very soon, but Spam. Is spam a hazardous material? Is it? I didn't know that. I've been handling it all just without gloves or anything. Oh my god. Whatever it is, it's up here further. In fact, I'm going to tell you to go and investigate that. Right, okay. Wait for the large hydroponic farm to be made. Right, what was our... Oh, what's this? Botanist is very hungry. Yeah, that's right. So I've got 2 botanists, which is the doctor and the chef. Oh, this is burbling away. Even without anybody on it, it is burbling away slowly. Problem is, I need them to come and do botany in here. And you should be honest. Anyone who's got level 3 botany is becoming a botanist. You're level 2, so you shouldn't have that. Mind you, you're a medic. You're a medic. You've got level 3 botany. You've only got level 2 botany, so you should just be a chef. Okay. 100 years worth for batch 2. It's nice to know the electrolysis plant is still underground. Quite interesting, and it has the wonderful clouds in the background, reflecting clouds in the sky. Right, so yeah, so you cook. Okay, you 2 look after the plants. Hopefully we get more in, we get more cooks, we get more food. Two colonists are very hungry. Yeah, the electrode plant has submerged rather than maybe it's doing underground. Maybe it's breaking down groundwater or something. I don't know. It's been very special. Yeah. The vehicle with drones to mistake. We can't do that yet. Okay. I can't really buy any food either. That's the problem. I can't because food is expensive. Or maybe not. That's medicine, don't want it. Food. 34,000 for it's only 75 food though. But I feel like I need it. So I'm going to buy that. And then nanotubes are super expensive. So what do we got for our contract? We've got 70 tubes. We're going to get 200,000 back. 70 tubes is 79,000. So we would make money still because we're making the titanium plates. Yeah. Edit clip said obviously I could just, I mean, it's been like it for 2 or 3 saves, so I could just be like, boom, look, it's underground there, and to fix it I just delete it and rebuild it and it fixes it. So it's not, yeah. Plays ready. Excellent. Yeah. Found a bug of shit. Well, that one's been around a little bit, so that one was there last stream as well. It's just the model. The model just goes wrong sometimes. So right, let's break that. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, if a button's been held down on the pad. Okay, so the auction spread pretty quickly, so yeah. Plug a bot unload, go here. Not enough treatment places or medicines, so I need to buy some medicines, don't I? Because I can't make them yet, because that's miles away. So you drop off the goods there and then go and park there. Can I buy some medicine as well? So if we buy 70 nanotubes, then fill the rest up with medicine. No, I'm going to buy 10 medicines because that's expensive. That's 100,000. I need to buy some because people have been complaining about it for a long time. Colonists are very hungry. Well, I just brought 40 food or 100 food or whatever it was. Come and get your food. Got a fridge. Yep, got a fridge there. So they are eating now. So yeah. Boop. Let's turn on this again. Oh, we have a patient. But we don't have a doctor. Yes, we do. We have a doctor. Woohoo! No neurostimulators for you. Do we have any more people that are injured in any way, shape or form? I don't know how to find out. What is that state? Terrible room. mean, everyone's medical is up. Oh, yours isn't. Yours is slightly low. Oh. Over found a broken row, which has 51 food in it. Yay! Can you just sit there and do science for a moment? I'm sure we'll find I'm sure the MDR will ping up eventually. And what we'll do is we will in the expedition. Go. We got 51 food. Yay. Okay. So, let's get some more people in, but I will need more hydroponics to get that working first. I also need to figure out a way to get the carbon in there, but I want them to not have people be assigned to them. I need to find a way to wow, you've gone through 6 medicines already. I need to find a way to have it so that the workers don't go down to the carbon factory. I then need to send carbon nanotubes back up to the surface, which is fine because that can become the first belt here, because technically we have space for it because these should all be moved forward. So the carbon nanotubes can become this line here. So it wants to pop up, like here somewhere, which is...
Director, the repeater has picked up an unusual signal, seemingly emanating from a mobile drilling rig that was hit by the explosion. These colossal machines serve as self-contained lunar regolith mining platforms. They are scarce and costly, but deploying them in resource-rich areas has proven highly lucrative for our business. We mustn't let this opportunity slip away. We must investigate the signal site immediately.
There's other things we want to do as well. I want to get the scanner. Which I haven't done yet. Yeah. Can I go to CRUST? Can we buy some super research? 74,000. How much do we have? 113,000. I might buy the 400 research across the field. Q4, that's 60,000. Don't really need the social science. Social science is right, yeah. Yeah. Now that Hope Story is more story. Yeah, we'll probably get the oh no, we're gonna be dropped on a meteorite, and then you've got, it says 6 months, but it actually gives you 3 years to build the laser. That should be the next step. But then there is possibly story after that. Oh, look at that. Look how close we were. Look. Right next door. Right next door. Right. So if I was to put in... the beds like that, we can then get another 12 colonists. Some of them hopefully being botanists. 54,000 science. I don't know what for. Oh, picking up that goods there. Cool. What's that? Oh yeah, we need to send engineers to that.
Director, we've found the mobile drilling rig, but it was damaged by the explosion. However, if we can successfully restore, it will be an immense asset, not only for the continuity of our lunar project, but also as a milestone in the company's growth. The MDR has the capability to autonomously navigate to regions abundant in valuable resources and conduct industrial-scale regolith extraction.
Has the ability to autonomously navigate to regions, even though it's got windows and looks like it should have a crew. Yeah. So we need to send all these stuff here, which is quite expensive. Well, not expensive, but quite a lot. But we can do that. We definitely can do that. What should we do? You have no stuffs left. Okay. Irrigation is the small farm, so we want to do the vegetable breeding next, don't we? We need to build a flight sensor. Oh. Boo. Sports equipment. Nice. Oh yeah, pharmaceutical factory, so we can actually build well, make our own stuffs. Okay, it's fine. Why is there an energy shortage? What are you moaning about? There isn't an energy shortage. We can deal with 1,000 energy and we're currently using 863. Okay, we're good. Titanium. Is that titanium? That's titanium next to titanium. Nice. We've got aluminium there, obviously. How long till that's done? 6 days, 7 days, 5 days. There. Bum 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 bum. Okay, you drop off there, and then you're going to drive to there. Park up right outside there. And in fact, what we might do is we might send the set the expedition up now. Then our drones can start delivering to this guy. Oh, hang on. Aluminium and water. Can we not make a fuel depot with that? Is that not what fuel needs? Yeah, it's aluminium and water. So could I not set up an independent fuel depot here? Yes, yeah, tooltip, you can go away. So, thank you, tooltip. Thank you, you can go away now. Thank you. Right, there you go. So now I can see where I'm putting the thing. Don't go there. 1, 2, nope. Oh, this sucks. We can't get one miner on it. That sucks. No. Boo. Boo. Okay. We get a miner there. We get an ice extractor here. Actually, put the ice extractor facing that way. You're going to have a single regolith refinery thing. Then you're going to have, well, how much are you going to mine? You're going to mine 20 per minute. You want 20 per minute, don't you? Aluminium. Boom. No, wait a minute. Hold on. It says 2 to make 2 and 2. That's not right. That's not how they work. Yeah, I'm sure it's not 2 and 2. This is 2 and 2 and 2. That's not right. I'm sure it's 20 per minute they're taking. I'm not sure why the tooltips... Although I am pretty sure the tooltips during the building process and the tooltips after the building are different. Come on, come build this. We need silicon. Why don't we have any silicon? Because we just really don't. We can mine more silicon. We have silicon there. We have silicon here. Now you're going to do that, and then you're going to want to have a smelter. Then after that, we have a fuel factory. We have a box there. So you're going to be filtering fuel. Should probably take that one off there as well. Connect onto this one so that you've got one more power to run through if you want to. Wasting science points, I know. What one are we wasting? We're wasting engineering. I'd like to increase the recipes using neon, recipes using argon. Okay, let's come to here because I want to need a tech center. Damn it, Smart Furnace Mark 2. Let's increase the drill. Ah, no, actually, let's increase the rolling machine. That's the one we want to do. Yeah. You are going to smelt aluminium. What is happening to our silicon? Where is it going? You're taking it somewhere, but I don't know where you're taking it. Oh, it's built now. Okay. Right. Yeah, you take 20 in and then produce 20. Yeah. Okay. Build up. Right, so you produce 20, you take 20, and you're going to produce we don't know what. Yeah. I say I would see silicon coming in, but I'm going. It's got to be going elsewhere.
I congratulate you. Our lunar production is so popular that companies are willing to approach us directly, bypassing the common tender system.
It could have been these.
Certainly, this is great news. And by fulfilling urgent contracts, we will receive increased rewards and earn an excellent reputation. However, companies will expect us to be supplied in remarkably short time. If we can't meet their expectations or if we frequently reject their requests, they'll think twice next time before contacting us. I strongly encourage you to take urgent contracts to a higher level, because the entire business reputation of our company depends on them.
You produce 11.6 aluminium, and you only want 9 aluminium. I can upgrade you. You produce 3, and how much you want 4. So if I was to invest into upgrading this one, you then go to 12 and produce 4. You produce just shy of 12. So this will now run on its own for a very long time. This has got 25,000 units in it. $20,000 for, so that should be 6,000 units of fuel, which we better get from. Actually, no. No, yeah, should be 6,000 units of fuel we can get from that one mine. And our drones have to come and pick up the slag. That's the only thing they have to do. That's fine.
Research complete.
Oh, I know where the silicon's going. It was going into the expedition center. We needed 200, didn't we, for the MDR? We managed to recover the MDR and are now able to mine regolith on the lunar surface outside the base. Great job, Director. When I was a kid, I only read about these huge harvesters in books about a faraway desert planet. Never thought I'd get to work with them in my lifetime. Glad I was wrong. The MDR is fully equipped for autonomous mining, but to deliver the excavated regolith to the base, you will have to use a cargo truck. The construction of a cargo dock will make it possible to automate delivery routes, store the mined regolith, and move it automatically to processing modules on conveyors.
Ooh. Return to base, MDR. I can't use you yet. Everyone return to base. Go. So that's our urgent contract. They want us to deliver 1,200 silicon, 6,000 aluminium, and 50 titanium plates. And they'll give us 320,000 if we can do it within 40 days. I feel like I'd get more money just selling the parts. $1,200 silicon. Actually, probably not. Silicon's just struggling because we don't have many. let's have a look see at how much it will cost us to buy in. $600 only costs 20,000. What if we got the Courier X? That's, no, we want that one, wouldn't we? Because we've only got 40,000 in our bank balance, so that would be half our money if we did that. How are we doing for this contract? I don't have enough plates. Let's see if we can get that contract done. And then we'll buy in enough silicon to do that. So we'll spend about actually, hold on, how much is silicon? So we'll spend 25,000. So we'll spend 50 grand and we'll make 320,000 back. You're struggling to get iron or steel and titanium? Yeah, not surprised. We're not mining enough stuff. Yeah. Cheap slag. Oh, slag is used with silicon to make smart concrete, but we don't have the silicon to do it. Plus, I need to upgrade these machines. Right. So if I then send the rest of this, which I don't have enough titanium plates for, that's okay. Cargo pod is ready to land. Is this the silicon? So let's dump that there. Well, for slag, no. The slag is used for making smart concrete and for growing plants. Which is a good point, actually. I want to probably put the plant growing here somewhere, so the slag comes back down from the surface, and then if the carbon went here, we could have the slag come down there and then feed him, and we could tap into that water source for it as well. They're a little bit in the way, but that's not terrible. We could build it parallel to this. Yeah, that wants 4 every minute. And this produces 50 every 750 seconds. So 50 divided by 750 is 0.066. Oh, hold on. No. That's 12.5 minutes it takes to make 50. Which means it makes 4 a minute. Yeah. Makes 4 a minute. Okay. And the carbon battery wants 4 a minute. So it was 1 to 1. I'm sure we figured that out before. I'm sure it was 1 to 1. Yeah. Okay. So that's the wall. That's the outside wall. Urgent contact available. Another one. I don't even know what they are. You want 25 of them 4 kilometers away, you give us 1 million credits. I'd love to say yes, but I'd have to buy 25 of them at 45,000. That's 1.12 million, so that's not a good deal for us. So I'll have to think about that one. Yeah. Yeah, I could do all. Yeah, I could belt stuff and do things, and there's many things I can do with it. I've only just unlocked the largest pods though, so I haven't been able to use them in here because I've only just unlocked them. But what I want to do is I want to build a room here where we have the pods that feed into the ones there. I can't. The numbers seem wrong. I can't remember how we used to build it before. It wasn't 1-to-1. It was like 3-to-1 or something, wasn't it? I'm sure it was like 3-to-1. So am I getting my numbers completely wrong here? That says 750 seconds to produce 50. Right? $750 divided by 60 is 12.5 minutes. If it makes 50 in 12.5 minutes, that means it makes 4 a minute. Yeah. I'm sure they make 4 a minute, which means it is 1-to-1. 2-to-1 with no peeps, 3 with peeps. That's the problem, I can't remember. I remember building... It was something like that, wasn't it? It was like 3.8 or something to 1, wasn't it? But now the numbers are telling me something different. That says, in the tooltip here, it says 750 that's seconds. 750 seconds to produce 50. Right? 750 is 12.5 minutes. So 50 divided by 12.5 means it makes 4 per minute. And then this requires 4 per minute. I'm going to build it 1-to-1 and see what happens. Right, you go here. You're grabbing all the silicon. Are you putting the silicon in the box? Yes, you're putting the silicon in the box, and then it's going down the belts. So we need to then buy more because we don't have enough silicon now. But that's okay. Because once we get this done, large farm at the fuel depot. Well, I should probably put large farms in here. Like replace, because one large farm is much better than these. And that's only just reset. So let's get rid of that one. Let's put a large farm down here. I can't put a large farm. No, I can. Yes, I can. So let's yeah, put one in there. The rovers, I can't science. They were I couldn't buy them. Yeah, they're not available because they're bugged and you can never buy them. Yeah, I don't think you can ever buy them. So yeah, because one large farm is like way better than. Yeah, it produces over twice the food. It does require a lot more water though. So we'll wait for this one to finish in 2 days, and then we will delete this guy to force our botanist to go over to this guy, which is what we want. This needs maintenance. Okay, so we can now delete that one. Cool. This needs maintenance, and it can't get maintenance because it requires transparent aluminum, and we don't have that, so I can't do that. So the medical centre is offline. Who needs the contract to get the sneaky old guy? The sneaky old guy? Who's the sneaky old guy? A new contract is available. Yay! So you now want stuff we can't do either, so no. So I don't think we're going to get this done in time. Okay. Boop. Let's buy another 600. In fact, I need to buy 2 lots of that in. And I really need to buy some sheets in, but I can't buy the sheets in because they're expensive. So if I did that, that'd be no, that's too much. We can only buy 150, and we need to send them. I only send them 50. Actually, that's not so bad. I don't need. Go away. I don't need that tutorial. Go away. Simple and fuel, nice. Iron deposit there. Bum, 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 bum. We can make drones as well, don't forget. We can actually make them ourselves once we get the thing going. So you get that going. The only problem is that we're going to struggle for the 10 plates, but that's okay because we would eventually get them. Yeah. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can sell them as well. You can sell them because you can make them. But you're still supposed to be able to buy them from there. You can't buy them from CRUST directly. You can buy the rovers, and you can buy built-in structures. That's why I was looking at this and thinking about maybe at some point we could buy an RTG and have that just sat doing something. Stuff like this, we could buy, well, if we had the money, we could buy a data processing node and an RTG and plug them into each other and just leave them sat doing nothing for a while. So yeah. Well, the RTG just runs all the time. It just runs and just tops up everything basically. So. But I'm just wondering if you could run an RTG on a separate power grid somewhere with one of them AI processing nodes to generate science for you and just have it sat there, or one of the crypto ones to generate funds and just leave it in a corner somewhere and ignore it and just eventually makes, yeah. You put one downstairs just in case. Oh, do I wish you could have one-way batteries. Power switch. I'm going to have the solar panels charge some batteries that are underground, and the underground batteries never go up to the surface power. Monthly report. Woohoo! Come on, drones, do your thing. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Definitely have the yawnies. Not ideal. You need some more titanium. Titanium plates. Another urgent contracts available. You want that on Earth? We can do that. Well, we can't do that. We can do that because we do have enough carbon fibre technically. So I can accept that contract. Or if we can do it in 10 days. Don't have the titanium for it. I accept the contract. I send the stuff.
Yep, I yawned you, Eggman.
Send. Send. Yes. Yes, yawn. Yawny yawn. Not ideal. Oh dear, I don't know why I'm yawning so much though. That doesn't make any sense. I haven't done anything particularly tiring today. I've been out in that blasted wind. Right, was that enough to get going, or do I have to clear the boat out again? I might have to clear the boat out again. Clear the boat out again. Pick that all up and put it in. Hey, nice. Completed the contract within 10 days. Beautiful. This one, we're going to miss this deadline here, I think. Yeah. But we'll get the second one. 200,000, because I can't do this and it's got to travel yet, so. Right. I'm going to build. The collision of a large object of artificial origin with the surface of the moon. Scientific community debating the origin of this object. Some scientists believe it came from another star system. Whatever it is used for fun and research. Send a rover. Okay. I'll think about it. Putting in front of contract from STC limits on the exchange. A massive amount of resources. Highly unusual for their typical requests. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is the CRUST subsidiary. What are they up to? An question, unless I doubt they'll find contractors, the payment is significantly below market value for the materials. Bad feeling about this. Yep, that's our contract. That's the laser thing. Right, so the rover's on its way. We've missed the deadline already. You're not going to get there in one day, are you? No, you got 4 days to get there. So we missed the first one. So we'll make 200,000 on that instead of 320,000. Right. We need more titanium. Really? Oh, you get 2 in like that. Okay, so put 1 there and 1 there.
I am having the fun.
The fun. The fun. Are you having the fun, Bill? I'm having the fun, Bill. I'm no longer having the fun, Bill. Look, there's that very, very trustworthy person who does nothing but help us out. I don't want to give a large supply of materials to them. Thank you very, very much. But I don't want to do it. Contracts ready market accepted. Disaster. They demanded massive amounts of materials at our expense. Miss Fair received scientific resources for completing the contract. One handy for research. They don't fully cover our expenses. Completing the receivable contract will launch the time-limited quest chain. Failure may result in catastrophic consequences. Make sure your production is ready for a serious load before executing this contract. Okay. I'm apparently wasting engineering science points. So yeah. Yeah, it's just let's upgrade the smart concrete factory. Do that. Boop, boop. 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 I mean, I can do that. But I don't want to do it. Give us nice relations, but I don't want to do it. And we get the same science whether we complete it here or here. So we can just leave that until we're ready to do it and not worry about it so much. So this one we're not going to get done either because we don't have any of this set up yet. So it's fine. We can chill out now. We can chill. We can hire some more scientists. That's what we could do. Not scientists. The other ones. We could hire some more botanists and engineers and stuff. Should we do that? Should we try and hire some more people? Go to the hiring worky here. I would like some botanists, if you don't mind. That would be nice. I want 2 of you. Thank you, thank you. And then engineering. Get you 2. There you go. Let's hire 4 people. That's going to cost 90,000. Oof. Oof. That better be worth it. And then left in the market is a scientist, a doctor, and a doctor chef. Yeah. Nearly 2 a.m. here. It's nearly 2 a.m. here as well. Yay. Okay, have a good one. We shall see you again in the future. Our cargo pod is ready with people. I'll turn that off and save us some power. In you go. Right, let's assign the colonists properly. Unassign them. Then you are engineering, so you should be engineers. And then you are botanist, so you should be botanist. And you're both good scientists as well, so I will make you scientists as well. You're also a chef. So let's make you a cook. Sorry, let's go from the top here. See, so only if you've got 3 points or above, you're no good, so you're just going to be that. You're also no good, so you're just going to be that. You're a botanist and a medic. You're not very good. Can I let people go? You're a scientist and botanist, yes you are. You're just the doctor. Not that you have anything to do if you're just a doctor, so I will leave you as a botanist because, yeah. You're a researcher. You're a researcher botanist. You are just an engineer. You are just a cook. Yep. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Cool. And everyone's getting 50-50, so it's pretty good. You know, we could up it to 60-40. Let's do that. Work a bit longer. Oh nice, so our batteries all got increased. Or I can increase the batteries, I should say. Or can I? No, hang on. Now confused. What do we do for the batteries? So, increases the batteries power output by 20%. Large battery capacity plus 100,000. Oh, your maximum output is 110. Hang on, we're being conned. We're being conned. Look, increases the battery output, power's output by 20%. They went from 100 to 110. That is not 20%. I mean, ripped off. Yep. I want to speak to the manager. We've only got up to 110. That's what I'm like, hang on, what does that say? 1,100. That should say 1,200. We have been conned. It's official. We have been conned. Right, so what does this do? Increases the efficiency of all solar panels by 15%. What's the current solar panels do? 70. 15% should put them up to about 80, right? 10% at 70 is 7. So 5% at 70 would be 3.5. So that would be 70. They go up to 79.5. It's 1 CPU. They require 3 CPU. Oh, upgrade. Let's upgrade that line as well. I should upgrade that guy as well. There you go. Then we should upgrade.
Director, we could use some additional drones. These little helpers do a great job with logistics and increase production efficiency.
Your drones can't compare in efficiency to the conveyor belt.
However, drones are versatile. They can extract oxides from a vein or capsules for sending contracts. Can a conveyor belt do that? I think not.
A conveyor belt can't extract oxides, but it can certainly handle delivering them to the next production module. And loading capsules can be automated with a flight control center. It's equipped with conveyor outputs specifically for this purpose.
I fully support Ratchet on this, Director. The more drones we have, the faster we can send orders, which means we'll make a profit and afford automation. There is an offer to sell drones and CRUST solutions, but I suggest keeping an eye on market demand. We might be able to snatch a few drones at a discounted price.
Yeah. Right, upgrade that guy. Upgrade this guy. Go. Go upstairs. Upgrade this guy. Oh, we're full. Okay, let's turn this one back on and then unlock that. Go. Urgent contract available. I can't do that. We completed this one. Yeah, 200,000 we got for that. So we were just over. Right, stop a minute. I've got so much stuff going on. Well, there was a way to tell when we had urgent contracts there. So we don't have enough microprocessors and we don't have enough carbon fiber. We're not making any carbon fiber, so we can't do this contract, which is a shame because it is 330,000. I don't know what the other fire contract was because I didn't see it, or I didn't see who was actually doing it. Oh, Hemsco's offering lots of science. Huh. You will give us science and 280 if we send you 24,000 slag. Now we might be able to do that if we had the bigger rover with the trailer. But no. Yeah, I mean, it disappeared before I could hit the button, but I kind of do want to do this because getting these people down here are quite expensive. They have quite good contracts for lots of money. So if I accept this, could we get enough carbon fiber in time? Let's accept it and see what we can do. It's a long way away, so we definitely want to load the transport up like now. Gotta turn the repeater on. Right. Okay, so the rover's going to go into there, and then we're going to start filling it with stuff, which is fine. So we can either buy the carbon fiber in. Yep. We are missing. We're only missing 21. So you know, if we brought like, and if I filled the entire ship up with them, that's 100,000 though. Ugh. We're missing 21. So let's buy 21. Oh, look at that. I can buy drones for 67,000. They dipped to 66,000 at one point. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, let's buy the carbon fiber. Buy silicon. Why do I want to buy silicon? Well, why do I want to buy silicon? Silicon's silicon is out here. Silicon's backing up. We're fine for that. What I need is more microprocessors. Yeah. No, titanium seems to be the slow one. Titanium's the one that's causing us problems. So I brought 21 carbon and then filled the rest of the ship with titanium. Yeah. This can carry on producing them, and obviously the people will come down and start working in here. Cargo pod is ready. I'm just going to snap it there because it needs to go over here and up there as well at the same time. Right. Troy said you could buy them in CRUST solutions, but no, you can't. We can also get loans as well. There's a whole loan thing we can do, so we could get loads of money, buy loads of stuff, and then run away. There's one available. I'm not buying it. Bum, bum, bum. Right, so you're... So what are we doing here? Is any of the belts... Nothing's getting bound up down here belt-wise. Everything is travelling through nicely. Yeah. The low price was 1,000 off. The low price was 66,000. So I've never seen robot. I get they're supposed to be difficult to get hold of, but it's still a bit much. Aesthetics. Urgent contract is available. 100 carbon fiber on Earth. I'll think about it. Okay, you are making them just slowly. Well, I say slowly. You're not making them slowly. You're making them very quickly. Because we're running at 185% efficiency at the moment. It is 2 AM here because we haven't had daylight savings yet. That happens Sunday. PM on Thursday. Ah, yes. Well, we will spring forward, so it will become an hour. Then on Sunday, it happens Sunday morning. So the Little Witch in the Wood stream will be an hour earlier than it was last week. But it won't be an hour earlier. It'll be exactly the same time. It's just they steal an hour away from us. Steal it. Absolute thieving, robbing time bandits that they are. That one country stopped daylight savings completely. Well, there's a few states in America that don't observe it anymore. I really think we should just stay on the current time. We should stay on GMT. But unfortunately, all the talks we've ever had about doing it means no, we're going to go to British Standard Time, which is the hour ahead, summertime, British summertime. And it's like, no, why don't we just stay on GMT? Well, why? But I feel like if one country does it in Europe, kind of all of them have to do it in Europe, if that makes sense. Because it'd be really weird if we didn't go forward and stayed to Iberia and everyone else did. So you travel to France and it's exactly the same time as it is now. Wouldn't it be weird? It would actually make a lot more sense to most people. You know, Paris time, London time, exactly the same. They're close enough together. Seriously. Okay, so bum, So the rover's off. The rover is going to take 34 days to get to the target. We have 82 days left before we get the awesome. That's going to work for us. That's going to work for us. Nice. Okay. So the MDR is here. There it is. Hello, MDR. How are you today? Oh, have you had new upgrades? Have you got mudguards? I don't remember having mudguards before. I do not remember the MDR having the those. They might have. It's got rocket engines on the back. Yeah, it's got windows. There are clearly windows there. It's only one seater window, which is odd. So yeah, so this is where you'd sit and pilot the thing, I suppose. And there's the lovely drill. Is a nice looking vehicle. Yeah. Send you up there. Okay, so I want to build a building here. Can I make it 16 by 16 to start with? Like that. And then have a look at putting in a carbon factory. Is that big enough? Yes, it is. Or is it? So the you'll have to have they're 3x3s, aren't they? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. No, I want to make this bigger so that the slag can come in and we can have some storage in between them for I know why it was no I think I know why we calculated this the way we did before. If there's no colonists involved, obviously the efficiency drops to 20%. So it's not 4 a minute that it makes, it's 1 a minute that it makes. Because 20% is, well, it's less than 4 times less. 25% is less than 4 times left. Yeah, most of Asia, Africa, Russia, Turkey, Ukraine, Brazil, that's kind of ended. Oh, so we're just holding on to it for whatever reason. We really should just go on to 2, 3, 3 there. We should just stay on GMT. We should stay on the time that we are on right now. Okay. Make it 21. So we need a 3x3 for this. The stack can come in from the outside. That doesn't matter. It can come in via underground. We then need a 2x for the fridge, which we're going to put in, and then the carbon fiber factory. So yeah, I think 21's a better one because that gives me gaps in between things. But I think I want to do 4 to 1 because they're not going to be running at full speed, are they? So what's this? 3, 6, 7. This is 8 tiles long. So we need 8. That is a 2, so 9, 10. And then we want 4 of them. We're going to have to add 6 there. So that's 16. 17 tiles. And then 18 for the end. 19 for the end here. So we need 19 tiles on the inside. So 21, but 21 long is the minimum size we can go. Also, this is wrong because this should have gone out one more this way. So now something around 16 wide, really. I don't know how wide I want to go. So 3, 6, 7, 9 wide, then 10 for the belts, 11 for the belts. If it's 11 wide, it wants to be 2 11s are 22 plus 2 24, so I want to go 25 like that. Okay, we can stick in a double door. We'll stick in a single door, doesn't matter. Here, let's put it there. No, hold on. Where would the door go? Where would the door go? Hold on. So we'd have these guys sat here like this. So 1, 2, 2. The door would go there. There. Okay. The electric board doesn't care. Yeah, so that would sit there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Actually, this is too wide, but it doesn't matter. We can make it wider. We're wasting social science points. What could we get in the social? Can we upgrade the vegetable breeding? Yes, we can. Let's do that. Actually, I want the fridge. Yeah, do that. Okay. So the engineering one is going to take 28 days. This is going to take 121 days. Okay. Cool. So we've got time. We've got time. This is going to take 44 days. So no, I don't want to escape. I want to do this. Thank you. Fresh bread. Ooh. What's his contract? Oh, yeah, you're going. You're going. Where are you? There you are. You've got 5 days left. Cool. Need to unlock the geoscan. Here. I need this, and then that, and then that. I need more blue science. Blue science. Can we get blue science for a long time, please? I'll do this. Well, that's faster and a bigger hit, but it only gives you 4,000 science. That gives you 18,000 science. Is that worth it? Hold on. Let's have a look. See here. So, $4,000 divided by 18,360. 0.21 science per. 0.23, so this is more efficient for our money. Yes. Spend the 70,000 on that. It's only a 200 hit boost. Although the super fast one isn't that far off of it. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So $4.5, 18,360 times 4.5 is 83,000 to get the same amount of science using this one. And that costs us 79,000. So we're only saving a couple of thousand by using that, and that one gives it to us a lot quicker. So it's probably better to do these. Technically it's better to do these. You'll save some money, but considering that's the long haul process, this is so much more convenient, slapping the stuff in like that. So if you need it for something, let's see what our solar panels are up to. Well, solar panels 80, so they do get the 50%, 15% bonus, but the batteries don't. The batteries only get 10% bonus. It says 20. Robbed. Absolutely robbed. Can't believe it. Oh, hello. Slag has backed up, is it? Yeah. It's not really a mega surprise. And the contract's complete. We've got 300,000. Beautiful. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yep, I'm going to have to stop in a minute. I'm going to have to stop in a minute. The yawnies are coming. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, so how are we doing for mining underground? We've done down here. Oh, we're doing this part up here now. Cool. I would then like you to come down here and start mining out some stuff here, please. Oop. That, yeah. Yeah. Dump the resources we want for. I mean, we could empty out the this onto the floor and then tell the bots don't dump it in here. But I need to excuse me. We want to use this to go back down to do this once this is done here. So we get our setup in here for our carbon fiber manufacturing, which will come out, pop up about here somewhere, which I really should remember to. It can't pop up there because that's going to be right in the way. It needs to come up here, which is fine. It can come out the end, go that way, go back upstairs, and then we'll have a downward here for that, I think. You can't filter the outputs on these. Yeah, so if we had the slag come down along here, we can have that come along and go back up again. The problem to that is having it come up, well, we want to have an elevator here and an elevator here, I suppose. New urgent contract available. I mean, that would be nice, and we are not far off being able to do that. We don't have any components because we've used all the components up, haven't we? Here. So let's do that. Yeah, I do that wonderful trick there where you drop stuff off the belts and things to get them to pick up goods from the belts. So. Just don't do it often. Can I build a cargo hub? I want to put it there. Boom. I'll put another one like here somewhere with a storage on the end that goes out and along. So I probably want to get another storage and put it parallel to that one like that. And this can be actually for storing carbon fiber. That's a long way away from there, but that's okay. It'll come along here. I just wonder if I could get a belt from this coming up into this one. I don't know if they're dual way. I don't know if I have a belt coming out of the bottom and one going into the bottom? Does it? It does. It outputs the same stuff that comes out, and there's no way to filter. There is a way to filter. Okay. So I'll just have to filter the outputs on this to make sure it only outputs slag. So the belt that comes up and goes into it, so then this belt would come down, go along here, and then turn that way and have stuff come off of it. Or it could come straight down. Split in two here. In fact, what it could do is it could come down here, go underneath this belt here, whoop, go into another storage, a small storage, and it can sit here somewhere, doesn't really matter. Over here, yeah, go there. You're going to be storing slag. You'll come down and then run along, so you're just the buffer. So this I want to configure to only allow slag to come out of it. Okay. And then up top, we will have a belt. It's going to come out of there to there. Like so. And that's going to be configured to only be carbon. I would like, well, it doesn't matter about you. But you want to be a low priority. So we feed that first. Okay. Build. How much slag are you producing? You're broken. Great. 16.9, so 2460 slag. That's the same belt speed. That's fine. Okay, the slag is going to go down, come into here, and then from here it will come out and it will go into the different machines required. We're over 1,000 consumption on that now. We also need to bring in water as well. So one of these points here is going to have to be some form of water. It's going to have to break down oxygen and stuff. So, I mean, not break down oxygen. It's going to have to make water. I don't know what it's going to do with the oxygen. Not really of any use to us, but. So that should probably be here. There's no way to ship water around, unfortunately, so I can't say, hey, could you take the water out of here and put it over here? Bum 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 bum. That can be got rid of. Well, there's another one there as well. Can we no. Excuse me. Can I do this? Oop. 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 You yeah, turn off everything. Your output is going that way, so we could actually technically have you come out and feed this guy if we wanted to. So we could deal with you no longer being full of slag. Right, okay, I'm yawning a lot, so let's stop. Let's just stop. It's a bit much. Sleepy sleep. So, yeah. You are producing lots of fuel, which is very, very nice. Fuel is a good... Oh, I'd love to do your contract. And I do have enough to do it. I'm going to accept your contract, because it opens up relations with them. Send resources. No, coffee this time is not going to work. I do very much, however, need more brick production, so I very, very, very much need to upgrade this guy, which we're doing, but just slowly. Let's just buy some science, and then let's then stop, shall we? So let's do that one and that one. Give ourselves a bit of a hit. Yeah. Okay. So we shall leave this here. Excuse me. We shall leave this here for today, and we shall return next week. I'm only going to be playing it once a week, unfortunately, because there's just so many games to play. So many games to play. So yeah, which is a bit of a shame, because it's just I need more time. I need more time in the world. Definitely do. Yeah. But yeah. Okay. Save. New save. Stream 3. Oop. And that puts us at... Doesn't tell us how many hours we played for. I thought it did. Huh. Okay. Unfortunately, that timer up there is game active time, not game played time. So the 9 hours, nearly 10 hours, is not 10 hours, because the game could be paused for a long time. So, but yeah, so this save is 10 hours ish old. So, yeah. Okay, cool. We're gonna get you making more modular frames. The modular frames will go to here, and then come out, go to there, so that you can go to be delivered. Be nice. So fantastic. Okie dokie. Let's do this. Zoom. Okay. So yeah. Fun. Awesome. I do like the changes to the crust. I like what they've done to it. It's awesome. I need to what I really should do is be like, okay, this week we're playing the CRUST and just play the CRUST all week, and then next week we're doing this, and then next week we're doing that. That would make sense rather than once a week, because it's a long time in between, and especially, I mean, it's not so bad obviously doing sort of 3.5 hour streams. It's fine, but if I don't feel well, then it's 2 weeks between. Yeah. Okay, but either way, we'll leave it here. And tomorrow we should come back with another weekly one. We'll come back with Timberborn. We'll give that a try. Yeah, we'll carry on with our Waterfalls map, doing whatever. I don't remember what we were doing on it, because it's been a week since I played it. So it's always fun and exciting to see what I did last week, and see whether old me remembers anything. So remember to do anything. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.